Hello, I'm Camden Walker for Capital Weather Gang. It is a somewhat comfortable time here on the National Mall at the World War II Memorial. What is that, 72.6? It's getting a little clammy, a little muggy. It's hard to say. It's on that line, and it's going to keep that way maybe through tomorrow. It's one last warm day. 70s if the clouds do hang tough. Maybe near 80 if we see a peak of sunshine or two. This cold front is coming in slowly but surely, getting over us by tomorrow night, bringing us some cooler temperatures by Monday night. So it might start feeling like fall again Monday night into Tuesday. And this is, again, more showers sticking around Tuesday. The front is gone, leaving behind it kind of some 60s, some clouds, some showers. By the way, on Monday, we can't even rule out a thunderstorm. But whatever the rain format may be, with a storm maybe on Monday or some showers for much of the week overall, this is over the next 48 hours. We'll take it. It's not exactly drought busting, but we want it to be a little wetter than it has been. And we'll maybe get it. Clouds, maybe showers, hang on for much of the week. Again, warm weather lovers, relish in tomorrow if you want to, in the 70s to maybe near 80. And the rest of the week, don't forget, average high temperatures are supposed to be this time of year around 70 degrees. So somewhat close to average. And allergy sufferers, we could use some rain as well. The spores, not too bad, but the weed pollen, that is the ragweed still in the air, so we need to deal with that, that's for sure. And again, more rain would help bust this drought. We don't see that happening quickly or soon, but abnormally dry in the yellow and drought conditions in the brown-orange color throughout the region. We really could use the rain. Now, foliage, we're not even there yet. You probably can look around here, even in the shop behind me. We're still pretty much green trees here on the National Mall, but I wanted to give you an idea. Later into October and into early November around the Beltway is what we think. That's usually our average, and we'll keep you posted at capitalweathergang.com. And of course, as we get closer, follow us on Twitter at Capital Weather. And here's from SmokyMountains.com. Again, October 26th, plus or minus a few days. That's what we're looking at for the Mid-Atlantic. And I need to get the reversed. I forgot about that. There's so much to do with Facebook. They have all these small things. There we go. I have fixed it now. There we go. Look at that. We can see now. Fall foliage prediction, again, from SmokyMountains.com. Peak around October 26th, plus or minus a few days. And then we had you all earlier on Facebook. You all gave me some ideas. 62, number of days, 90 or above in DC. Do I think that we'll see any more? It's very unlikely. Not impossible, but the last 90-degree high temperature record is October 11th, and we're quickly getting to that. So that's the good news. If you are sick of this heat, we don't see much in the future. And this is 8 to 14 days out. Only slight chance of above average temperatures, but the good news is average temperatures are 70 near the end of this week, and by October 13th, we're below 70, an average high temperature of 69 degrees. Precipitation chances in the outlook for 8 to 14 days out. Somewhat dry. That's not great news for a drought, I know, but we'll keep you posted. And also, here's the first frost. Generally speaking, we're going to start seeing some frosty and freeze conditions coming up in the next couple weeks, so make sure you watch capitalweathergang.com and your local NWS office. We will keep you posted if we see any frost advisories, so you can bring in those potted plants and cover any tender vegetation you're trying to rush to completion here at the end of the growing season. Remember, we have our October Outlook out. Go to cwg.news/October Outlook, or you can touch on my face, and popping up below you'll see all the links that I've talked about during this broadcast. And let me take your questions. All right, Rob, do you think we have a warmer, dry temperatures than normal into fall that can mean less snow sticking and staying? No. So, Rob, right now we are only looking through December. This is the Climate Prediction Center, and it's very, very low confidence. We don't even release our capitalweathergang.com winter outlook until closer to Halloween and Thanksgiving timeframe. Seasonal outlooks are just super low confidence, but the signals going through December, October, November, December, this is above average temperatures for most of the United States, and precipitation hopefully getting to be above average by the end of December. So don't even, I basically hate to dismiss it, but there's no point right now in bringing any correlations and talking about the winter forecast. It is just beyond our capability in meteorology. But we can look to signals with the Climate Prediction Center and see there are some trends for above average precipitation and some above average temperatures perhaps. When do you think the first frost will be? Chris, honestly, I think in the next week or two. I know the map I showed you does have some September and October dates near the West Virginia border. But yeah, I think temperatures will cool down fairly rapidly in 2 weeks, within 2 weeks. to to maybe give us our first frost and freeze advisories in the region. Margaret, I love the pumpkin emoji. And Karen, thanks for watching. Rob, how are you? Thank you. And Peter, hello. Rain, please. Yes, we really could use some rain. Here's the map of drought throughout the region. We really could use the rain. We are on board with you on that over the next 48 hours, especially west of town. We do have some spots of moderate rain, so that is the good news. So keep the hope alive. No major drought busting just yet, but the trend is a little bit our friend right now, thanks to this cold front that's moving in tomorrow night. So maybe even a storm tomorrow, but we'll take it. All right, let's see. Mary, hello. How are you? Beth, you're ready for rain and cooler temperatures? I am as well. And excellent. Keep the dry at average temperatures. Alan wants. That's excellent. And let's see. Lisa, you love the cooler weather. Vilnius, hey, how are you doing? You love the cooler weather. Thanks for the foliage update. You're most welcome. Chris, glad you're tuning in. Nancy, hello. Glad you're enjoying the weather. Justin, thanks for tuning in. Robin, everything is flipped. Sorry about the earlier camera problems. I fixed the Facebook bug to show you the maps in the right way. All right, are we going to have any significant rainfall? Crunchy, I think you're describing the grass in your lawn, Lisa. The good news is over the next 48 hours, we do, especially west of town, have the potential for some moderate rainfall. Jules, thanks for tuning in. Brian, thanks for tuning in. Nancy, waiting for more fall. Oh, you're wanting more fall. Well, after tomorrow, you kind of get it. Maybe even 60s on Tuesday. That is below average. Clouds, maybe even some showers stick around Wednesday, Thursday. We're just not sure with an upper level low pressure system cut off in the atmosphere overhead this week. The jet stream is just not going to have an easy time of booting it out of here. So it's low confidence this week. We're not sure when and how. Do we see some breaks in the sun? Do we see drizzle, showers for much of the week? Please stay tuned. It's almost day by day when you have an upper level low pressure system cut off from the general atmospheric flow that's west to east. So please stay tuned. Anton, rain indeed. Chris, we do need the rain. Kevin, I fixed the graphics. Thanks for that. I hate Facebook sometimes with you have to flip their reverse flip. All right, welcome. Autumn says Mario, and a little rain sounds okay. Chris, I agree. And Donovan, are we finally having autumn weather? I would say yes. Looks pretty good after Monday. I call Tuesday through the weekend pretty darn autumnal, and our average high temperature is by Thursday 70 degrees, and by next Sunday it will be 69 degrees. So we are getting cooler faster as the averages go. Kevin, thanks again for watching. And what other questions have I missed? Mary, hello again. And let's see. Thomas, you're watching that Siberian snowfall. I didn't see a correlation to that for our winter here last year in DC, but I love that you watched that. Every now and then, that does seem to have some correlation to our winter in DC. And Peg, thanks again for tuning in. You're waiting on that first frost. Let's look at that one more time. You know, the coldest spots, highest elevations, especially west and northwest of town, we'll see frost first. But look at that. Sometimes it can be later October, even November. Look at that. December 1 up near Baltimore is the average first freeze. So be patient if you're looking for that first frost and freeze to lower some of these pollen counts, which I would welcome. We definitely still have some ragweed at moderate levels in the region. Lisa's okay with rain and loving the cooler weather. Amy, cooler weather until I got back from Florida. Oh, you're glad it waited. Excellent, Amy. Maria, rain after the Nats tomorrow, please. Yes, rain chances do increase around the time of the Nats game tomorrow night. But for the forecast for tonight's 7:45 p.m. game, you can touch my face and find that link below, or go to cwg.news/natcast. And we do have that on the blog tomorrow as well, capitalweathergang.com. And for the latest forecast or PM update, go to cwg.news/latest. Lisa, thanks again for tuning in. Gene, baseball weather forecast for this week and next. We put them up on the blog, capitalweathergang.com, every day that there's a home game here in DC. And you can go to cwg.news/natcast because we are a little bit worried about rain tomorrow. Spitting rain tonight, not a huge deal, but stay tuned about tomorrow. 50-50 chance of some rain. Robin, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in on Sundays. I always try and do it near sunset, and it's going to get earlier and earlier, especially after the time change on 2 a.m. November 3rd. Once we lose daylight saving, we are going to be doing these broadcasts before 5 p.m., which I can't believe. But yes. Sarah, yay fall. Mary, good weather for baking bread. Agreed. Turn that oven back on. It's nice to finally be able to do that. Mary, I'm glad you're enjoying this great shot of the World War II memorial. And right back there is the Lincoln Memorial. I love that on a cloudy day, I can actually face west and not be too backlit. Normally I have to reverse things. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Camden Walker for Capital Weather Gang. 72 degrees here at the World War II Memorial. We're talking about the week ahead. After tomorrow's warmth, it looks to be kind of cool, cloudy, and showery. So Dale loves some rain, and Donovan, thanks for tuning in. And Dan, fall color, I'm a little worried about. So let's talk about the timing for fall foliage, Dan. Late October to early November, around October 26th on the SmokyMountains.com site here. And that's peak color generally in the mid-Atlantic. But yes, we've had some dry weather. That's not perfect for bringing out the foliage, but it should not be a complete, despite the drought, it should not be a completely muted season. You do want sunny and cool. You want sunny and cool to help destroy the green chlorophyll, actually, to reveal the oranges, the yellows, and the reds. And you don't want frost, so we don't want too much frost. So we have a window. We'll see. I think the next couple weeks might behave, so we have some fall foliage by late October. Karen, pretty darn autumnal PDA. I love it. Christian, thanks so much. Donata, you're glad you could tune in. And Steve, rain chances for Ashburn Tuesday at 5:30 and Wednesday at 6 p.m. for a camp out. I'm going to have to say 30% is my general estimate for the week ahead. It is generally spotty showers, some drizzle, some fog in the mornings. Can't rule out. So if you, don't mind a couple periods of rain here and there, I wouldn't call it a complete washout potential. Try and go ahead with your camping trip. But again, it's low confidence. We're taking this week's forecast day by day. It is an upper level low pressure system getting cut off from the jet stream, cut off from the main flow. And the weather models have a difficult time. They can't figure out when they want to push this upper level low pressure system out for the week. So rain chances remain. Chris, time change, I know, I'm sorry, I talked about that. 2 a.m. November 3rd, I believe, we lose daylight saving. Carolyn, I'm glad you're enjoying the background. I love the World War II Memorial. Look at that, getting lit up here at sunset. Is it sunset yet? Yep, we are past sunset. And Eric, no frost, lots of rain. Let's hope for that. And Michael, secret spots to see fall foliage. Yes, Skyline Drive, that's my favorite. I think it's called the Panorama Outlook. It is great near Luray. You can stay up near Luray in Page County. Marianne, thanks for tuning in. And let's recap one more time that we think tomorrow is our final warm day for kind of a while. We see maybe 70s if the clouds hang tough as a cold front comes through, but maybe near 80 is possible. Again, our last warm day, so warm weather lovers, you might want to relish this tomorrow as this cold front does move through. An isolated storm possible, showers are possible, and a cooler night, Monday night, with the cooler air spilling behind this cold front moving through, so it starts feeling like fall again. On Tuesday, the front is gone, but showers remain, clouds remain. We'll take some of this rain, though, over the next 48 hours. It is moderate in spots, especially west of town, so that's good news. We could use this rain. So again, the week ahead cools down, 60s possible on Tuesday. Low confidence, this is an upper level low pressure system hanging around this week. We can't exactly tell you the perfect timing of the rain, the showers, clouds, even morning fog are possible. Not sure when we see that much sun again, but peaks of sunshine can't be ruled out either. But it is fairly fall-like, a little bit dreary at times, maybe a little bit clammy. So keep a jacket, maybe a small umbrella on hand. Pollen still moderate for this ragweed. We're trying to get that out of here with some of this rain. And speaking of rain, we need it. The drought conditions remain, especially in these brown, darker orange colors. We really need a good soaking rain. And fall foliage, again, for the DC area is generally late October to early November. October 26th is what I've circled down there in small print from SmokyMountains.com for the Mid-Atlantic peak colors. 62 days, we were at 90 or above here in DC. Do I foresee any more 90 or above readings? I think not. It's unlikely. Can't say for certain. But the good news is we pass our record high. Our last record high of 90 degrees is October 11th. So we're getting past that, and average temperatures are going down. So even when you see in the 8 to 14 day period a slight chance for above average temperatures, that's at or around 70 degrees. So our averages are getting cooler. And precipitation, I don't like seeing this in the 8 to 14 day period. Slight chance for below average precipitation. And first frost, yes, we should think about that. Within maybe 2 weeks, we're going to see some frost and freeze advisories, most likely, based on how the seasonality goes. October is often when we see in Virginia and central Maryland, our first frost and freeze advisory. So keep that in mind. Keep those plants portable and potted in the next couple weeks if you're doing some gardening. And for our October outlook overall, go to cwg.news/October outlook. All right, Marianne, thank you again for tuning in. Mary heading for Nashville this weekend. I'll take a look for you. And shell conditions for tomorrow night's Nats game. Stay tuned for our Natcast tomorrow. Tonight's Natcast for 7:45 p.m. is available by clicking on my face, popping up below on your mobile device, cwg.news/Natcast. You will find there in the links. And of course, capitalweathergang.com tomorrow. Every day of a home game, we'll have the latest, but generally 50-50 chance of some rain tomorrow. We're not too worried, but consider a jacket or maybe a hat in case there is a period or two of rain at Nat Stadium tomorrow. All right, Lynn, thank you so much for tuning in. And ragweed is killing you, Marianne. I feel you. Same here. And Amy, the scared cat emoji. Let me know if I can help you with anything. And Lynn, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Camden Walker, signing off in a moment here at sunset, getting a little bit dark because I started a little bit late. But thank you all for tuning in. Here at the World War II Memorial, a final temperature check of 72 degrees. That's about room temperature. Pretty comfortable. A breeze we can expect more often than not this week, around 10 miles per hour. So there at times could be a slight wind chill after we cool off into Monday night and Tuesday. What else? We, of course, could use the rain, but luckily do see some in the forecast over the next 48 hours. So that is good for gardens, for this drought we're trying to kick. But I want you to enjoy this view for a second. Let me see if you're any other questions. Shell, thanks for tuning in. You're most welcome. And Amy, the first frost within the next 2 weeks. Indeed, 98 just less than 4 or 5 days ago. It's crazy. October is a quick switch here in DC, Amy. Thank you, Chris, for tuning in. Look at that view. Have a great night. Enjoy the one last warm day tomorrow on Monday. And just get ready for some clouds, showers, and somewhat clammy and cool at times for the remainder of the week. So if you're an autumn weather lover, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday could be your bag. Have a great week. I'm Camden Walker. Go follow us at capitalweathergang.com and on Twitter at capitalweather. And all the links I've talked about in this broadcast, touching on my face, they'll pop up below on this video. Take care and have a good night. Bye for now.